We need to allow room for a redemption arc. Fear sells, and outrage is what algorithms like. It spreads. The promise that all of your health dreams will come true if you just cut out these things, yeah, it's alluring. And right now, there are a lot of people in the wellness community, for lack of a better umbrella term, whose businesses, whose livelihoods, whose ability to pay their employees is reliant on continuing to spread messages of fear and restriction and outrage. And look, I won't pretend that transitioning out of that restrictive mindset, now creating myth-busting content that alleviates your fears around food, I won't pretend that my business didn't take a hit. And I don't know for sure, I'm not privy to these people's private conversations, but I think that's holding a lot of wellness influencers back from rebranding, from having a redemption arc, from saying publicly, I was wrong about this thing before. And here's a more rigorous view of the science that shows why I was wrong, and here's where the preponderance of scientific evidence currently lies. So when I say we need to leave room for a redemption arc, I mean a few things. The end goal is to help the average person hear that new evidence-based message, based in reason and not fear. Even if they previously bought into it, believed it, took action with that as the information driving that choice. So to create room in people's heads for new information that contradicts what they held to be true, especially from the people that they originally learned that turned out to be misinformation from. Those of us who have had our own redemption arcs, or who have always railed against misinformation, you've always been right about all of it, we need to encourage that transition. We need to support it. We need to celebrate it. I would not be in the position of building Nutrivore, a dietary philosophy where the only goal is to get all of the nutrients our bodies need from the foods we eat, that is permissive and not restrictive and doesn't moralize foods. I would not be able to build this if I didn't have people celebrating my redemption arc. And as a consumer, if you are able to support reason-based, science-backed information instead of fear-based marketing, you're going to create an incentive structure for people who are afraid to stop spreading fear. If they can see other people having made that transition successfully, it's going to open up room in their brains for challenging their own beliefs right now. So I'm calling on experts to support your peers as they go through their redemption arcs. I'm calling on my supporters to engage with the type of content that actually spreads quality information. And if you're a business, align with people on the other side of their redemption arcs. Because fear and restriction, that pendulum has swung as far as it possibly can. And content, marketing, based in reason and science and balanced mindsets is the future.